Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Hey, I was just thinking this morning, this is the day. I woke up, I said, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And so if you're here for the first time for the routine, or you just have been doing it with me, let's go. So we're going to start out with our breathing. So our breathing is so important every single day. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so, I got an event today, so I'm so excited about making it happen today. But let's go ahead and start here. Okay, so we're going to make sure our belly's full up, oxygen is going in. Whether you're standing up or sitting down, it just loosens up everything. And then protect that focus. Protect that focus and not be distracted with devices, TVs, computers, and screens. All of All right, we're going to hydrate immediately to breathe in. Make sure you go get your glass of water to cover. in. Stillness. Breathe out. Breathe in. Work on our connection. First, we're going to focus on our gratitude and set our intention for today. One more. Breathe in. Slower day as well. Seems like we should just be jumping into something right now. This is the most important thing for ourselves. Very short lives. Really connect with it. Also, thank you to yourself. Last one, for sometime today, we're going to move our bodies to exercise. Yoga, paddling, gym, walking, running, hiking. Okay, let's jump to devotional. All right, so we've been talking about being together. Our verse, we're on day 17. That comparison kills community. Oh gosh. Do nothing out of selfish ambition. But yesterday, we talked about we don't treat the body as we talked about receiving, and you chose to be not just the ones that you being available for folks. Today, we're talking about reading today, measuring myself on the share the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. That's so, for framing today, measuring myself against comparison. We're going to talk about shame a lot. Emotions, that's the worst. One of the things that would be so bad for us, especially in this day and age with the internet and people showing their best life forward, and yet what we did. All right, so it's important. We're going to do it real quick. I can't believe I missed it. And we're going to drink our water before I move on. Hydrate, right? I told you to go get your glass of water. And then, well, it reminded me in my head to make sure that I drink my hey, go get your water. I apologize. We got one down, and we'll get another one here in a minute. So one of the warns just about in reading together. Warns about comparison or destroyed gratitude. We're talking about people on the internet showing the best life, and somehow we can put our lives to theirs, or see people that are doing some of the things that we want to do, and somehow we don't measure up and start to get God created us and created you and me greatness. Somehow we compare to somebody else who's having an up, right? We're having a down. We're wishing that our lives, and like my mom used to tell me all the time, grass. And I'm sure you had instances in your life where you realized the grass. Like, God, if I just got this done, if I just met this goal, life would be more grass. Realize it's not this togetherness that we crave. by comparison. Two friends started the journey together. One advanced faster and the other quietly. Nothing was said, but comparison slowly replaced them. What could have been shared joy turned into silence. And that's just what we know each other when we want something somebody else has. And we're comparing our lives like, hey, you got a better life. Well, you have a life that from the outside, like when they're in their own house together, you don't know that. You just see how she should look. Or the same thing with a husband, like that. You then begin to start coveting what somebody else has. So comparison, I'm not saying competition, right? I'm saying comparison. Right back up yesterday, that being the heart of something. Comparison, apples to apples, oranges to orange. What is the true comparison? You can deeply love people secretly. Just recently, I had a person who is in business with me in our living life, and she decided to set up her own business. And I was thinking, well, I would be jealous right now, but she left me to do something else, and I can begin to have this. Well, now we're competing, so now we have to. What am I doing? What my thought process? I can't wait. I want to get forward. I want to become. Will there be a point in the person who advanced up with this question? She will be missed. I can probably grieve her for a little bit, but now I'm thinking about better, even more, even greater. So when you feel comparison rise, say, God, it rain for me to celebrate one person. Think about some person you've been compared to and celebrate their achievement. Starting today. So the prayer is, God, deliver me from comparison. Teach me to celebrate others with heart, faith, God, deliver me from comparison. Teach me to celebrate with others and faithfully in my own heart. As you will see as we talk about ourselves. So blessing, may contentment guard your heart and restore. May contentment guard your heart and restore. All right, let's have some fun. Let's move into our gratitude. So I'm going to pull I guess I kicked it off, so it was just me. So we're gonna talk about what we're grateful for today. So the plan is that you will write down everything about what you're grateful for, and we're doing that. Hopefully you'll find some titles or areas in which I'm grateful. But this is the area you want to thank. We're going to go through it, right? Thank you for life and health. I thank you, God. I woke up today. I'm grateful for life and the body that continues to support me. Thank you for my heart beating consistently, my brain processing clearly, my nervous system regulating, and my cells renewing day by day. Thank you for helping me become more aware of my health. Thank you for guiding me to make good choices, energy with my peace, with my nutrition, and my rest. I recognize that my body is a partner in my purpose, and I honor it. I think about my family, and I thank you for my family, my in-laws, and the stability and love they represent. Thank you for the role I get to play in their lives, and for the responsibility that comes with it. Thank you for helping me show up with it. Thank you for guiding me to be present in my conversation. I'm grateful for every person I interact with and for the opportunity to care and listen. Lord, I thank you for provision. Thank you for the provision in my life. for food for that nourishes me, for home that brings me, transportation that keeps me and safety that allows me to rest. Thank you for consistency in meeting my needs and for the stability that supports me. Thank you for guiding me to remain aware of how much I have been given and for helping me steward this responsibly. Lord, in my finances, I thank you for financial provision and opportunity and the ability to manage those finances with wisdom. Thank you for helping me make disciplined choices that support my family and my responsibilities. Thank you for guiding my financial failures, limitations, and philosophy. I think about the purpose and what that can put me through. Lord, I thank you that I get to live with purpose today. Thank you for allowing my experiences, insight, and voice to help others move closer to who they are created. Thank you for guiding me and to recognize moments that were my present matters. Thank you for helping me lead, serve, and encourage in ways that create lasting impact in life that I can immediately see. Thank you for this day and the work you continue to do and do me. Oh, I thank you for what's going to happen today. For the people that we will impact through our virtual conference. And for each and every single person that is going to just enlighten and impact the world in ways that they can't even imagine. Our community, there's university, help people grow in a way that help people come. Thank you. All right, let's jump into some more breathing. And so, I feel actually probably not time. So we're going to force to take 12. We're going to do 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. Then we're going to add it by 2 each time we get to close. Breathe in 2 seconds. And out 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And out 2 seconds. And we're going to breathe in 4 seconds. Now, hopefully you plant your feet flat on the ground as you do this. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in 6. And out 6. And then 8. Going 10. Out 10. Breathe in 10. And out. You guys can feel the oxygen just filling up the whole body. Breathe in 12. And out 12. One more time, 12. Now 12. Counting to 12 more than you can set that to. And we are last 2 from day 14. last one. In. Say that. All right, we're going to get our water. Make sure you are hydrating again. Hopefully, we got you one. Now, you don't have to drink all 8 ounces. Looks like I used to. As long as you put them down and they're there. You guys repeat for some affirmations today. I hope you say these affirmations with me. This is one of my favorite parts. These affirmations. And just because I know it's my intention for the day, when I say this is my intention today, I'm going to put in their day. I'm becoming the person my life, the person my future requires. I am becoming the person my future requires. I am becoming the person that future requires. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up when it's uncomfortable. I am consistent, not perfect, but I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I am connected to God, to myself, and to others. I am connected to God, to myself, and to others. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard. I choose discipline as an active self-respect. I choose discipline as an active self-respect. I choose discipline as an active self-respect. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I speak life to myself and to others. I speak life to myself. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones that make me myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones that make me myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones that make me myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every single day. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God needs me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God needs me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need. God has placed me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys can't see this. All right, so God has placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough. There is more than enough, and I am enough. I live in abundance because there is no lack. Because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. Let me go back. I live in abundance because there is no lack. Because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance because there is no lack. Because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I count it all joy knowing God is everything good to me and fulfill His purpose for me. and through me. I count it all joy, and God is every in me and through me. I count it all joy, and God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's jump into our word of the day, and then we will be so. I love doing those affirmations. So today, meaning, availability. Are you available? Availability is the day-to-day. The meaning for availability is being emotionally and mentally accessible, not just physically present. You know, one of the things that I tell everybody to do, and I will tell you again today, is today choose that one conversation to be fully present in. Phone up, eyes up, available to be fully present. I've been in rooms full of people. I will be in one today and still feel alone. I won't be feeling alone today because I know I'll be covered. I've also experienced moments when someone made themselves fully available. Everything shifted. Availability is about openness. It's about letting people know they can reach you without feeling like it's an inconvenience. I hope that happens today as people are on and talking to me and wanting to get a hold of me today. As we do the conversation, I want to feel like I am available. Hey, when we're available, relationships deepen. When we're not, distance quietly flows, even when we're standing close. So today, make a connection. Who needs access to you today? Create space for them. Today, choose one of those conversations to be fully present. Now, the promise to yourself. This is probably the most important thing, the muscle that we have to grow. I've given you an example, but you can make whatever promise as long as you keep it. Today, say yes to a meaningful interruption. Ooh, I promise today when somebody interrupts me that I will make it meaningful. Ooh, that's going to be fun. All right, so today, make that promise, write it down, do it before you go to bed. You know you have an interruption, that will tell you. That will be part of it. All right, so we're going to finish up today with our song. So we're going to just jump right in. If you got to go, you got to go. But I sing it every day. Hopefully I'm not singing it too loud. Yes, that we are making sure that happens. So it'll be there. Just making sure. Okay, good. You are God's greatest gift. I want to make sure I say it to you every single day. Let him love you, feel out until he wants to. Don't forget you are an answer to somebody else's prayer. Whenever that interruption comes in, maybe that is the answer that God has put you there for that exact interruption. You were born for greatness, my friend. Thank you for doing this journey with me. I can't wait to talk to you on day 18 tomorrow. Enjoy our video, and we will just have fun again. All right. I'm going to turn it off for a minute.
Yeah. Dr.B in the building. We becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person person. The journey is where my freedom stays.
Yeah.
From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise. And the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
All right. Well, you all have an amazing, awesome, incredible day today. I can't wait to talk to you